Sans? Sans, wake up!
What is it, dude?
A human has fallen from the surface world!
Really? And you got a bone to pick with him?
No time for puns!
Come on, that was a real rib tickler. Hey!
Enough!
All right, here we go again.
Welcome to the underground!
How was the fall?
If you wanna look around,
Give us a call.
we don't see humans often.
We're happy you just dropped in.
I'll be so popular when I show all the monsters what I just brought in.
Hey, Papyrus, mind your manners.
Can it Sans? No time for banter!
Excuse my brother, he's a bit eccentric.
You're just lazy and apathetic!
Call me what you want, I got thick skin.
Another bad joke and I'm finished with him! We are monsters, the awfulest kind!
Mess with us takes a lot of spine.
Relate to your determination, because we monsters have our motivations. Humans betrayed us and left us burning. One day we'll make our way back to the surface. Through all your travels, your sins will follow. Your consequences aren't easy to swallow.
Toad. Oh, Weeber. Oh, I heard the boop. Yes. Oh, you have my one emote, Toad. That's amazing. Hi, Weeber. Hi, Toad. Welcome.
You're stuck in the underground.
Thanks to the fall.
Good luck ever getting out.
Okay.
Crawl.
You could show
Ooh.
mercy to us.
Where is?
Turn all of us to dust.
Is your heart full of evil?
Or full of love.
I, the great papyrus,
Boo.
to try getting by us.
That's the human with one of your puzzles.
Brilliant Sans that will leave him befuddled. I dare you to
Oh, it's
try to
mine.
forget
Yay.
him.
Smells like the creepy pasta's ready.
Oh, my brother has so many alt accounts. It's a bit much. My brother has a lot of alt accounts for Steam. Like, he doesn't have friends, so he tries to befriend himself, and then he gets stuff because he befriended himself and stuff. Oh, it's fine. So Steam got an update, and now I do not know where everything is. Oh look, here it is. Oh look, I do know where everything is. This story down to the bone. I liked this song before I even knew it was from Undertale. I was like, yo, this song amazing. And then I found out, oh, it's from Undertale. Yeah, and now kinda know what it's about. You will also play Undertale. Yes, I will also play Undertale. But like, I'm still stuck on Sans, and I don't want to play Sans for like 2 hours. So after like 20-25 minutes, I'll go to watch a lore video, and then we'll yeah. Yeah, I know, that's true. What do you suggest for my stream title? Because I don't know. I just slapped something together, cause you know, yeah, I'm a bit late, just a little bit late, but it's fine. It's okay. Oh, my desk. Oh my god, guys. The desk. My desk is clean. It's clean for once. Oh, charming. Oh, Toad. You missed my I didn't. No. Oh, that's too bad. Yesterday in VC, in the Juice Cafe. That's too bad. That's too bad. I'm gonna call you now and no, make a voice reveal to me. Just for me. I'm gonna message you. Be like, Toad. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna play a little bit of Undertale because I'm just gonna start with Undertale. That is something. That is something. Okay, so we're gonna start with a little bit of Undertale. Just a little bit of Undertale. Is this loud? Is my music too loud? I don't know. No, it's not too loud. It's good. It's fine. You're gonna get Megalovania. And every is gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. Oop, that doesn't belong there. Oh, hello, Sans. No, I'll never be ready. Okay, that's good enough. I need to get into it again. Oh, look, I got a thing. Oh. I did not realize that. Oh my god, I need this to be more... Okay, I need to get into it. Okay, this is a test thing. Also, a chatter last week showed me to this space, and I got a new defense, a new slicing, a new weapon. Okay, kind of. I don't know for how long I'm gonna do this. Oh, that was stupid. Why do I do that? Just... Okay, let's see if I know how this works still. Alright, that's fine, it's good enough. I just woke up. I woke up an hour ago, guys. I would have kept sleeping, as well. So. Whew. Ribbits. Wait, imagine my voice is just ribbits. Ribbits. Cool. Awesome. Ooh. Ooh. Well. I can't? Oh my god, I did not realize that there was... Are you a frog, Toad? Oh my god! Toad! That's... Holy shit. I did not realize that. I'm so stupid. A toad. That's related to... Oh. Is Toad a toad? Yeah. Well, Toad is a toad. Toad is Toad, you know. Look at that. I survived that. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm getting better at this. Just slowly... Just slowly getting better, you know? Just a little bit at a time. Do you guys like the music? Okay. Okay. Great. I think you are getting better. Yes. I say that, but you know. Oh, I did not need to do that. Oh, look, sad sands, you know. So bad. It's not fair. No, stop. No, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Well, guys, look, guys. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally okay. We have multiple shots at this. Oh, why again? Why again? You're mean. You're mean. You're mean. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. 2 more. Oh my god, again? Oh. Oh, this is where I die. Oh, well. This is where I die. Okay, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, no, it's fine. Why? Just... You keep trying to walk off the platforms by walking, but it should be fast to make a small little jump because the platform shows you down. Yeah. You're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, you know it better than I do. Also, let's talk lore, right? I don't, you know, because I don't know the basic lore of this game, right? I know a little bit. I know our character used to be Frisk. Right? Used to be, or is still. I think starting off the game theory videos might be fun. Yeah, maybe. Okay, after this fight, we'll do that. Cause I also want to do the theory videos with lore, cause lore, you know. Okay, it went fine except for the last 2. There was. Oh, did you see that, Weaver? That was good. That was good. Just make sure you don't get any else from spoiler. Fine. I didn't see, sorry. Oh, I did it almost perfectly. The one with the little jumps that I couldn't do. I did it perfectly. Almost perfectly. Well, alright. Ah! I didn't make the jump. I didn't make the jump. Okay. Lore videos. I need to do. Oh, I was gonna do this and then I got distracted. I got distracted. No, let's just save. Sure, fine, we'll save. I think it saves all demand. I don't know. Let's see. I need to have. I don't know if I can do this on stream. I forgot how to do this. Has hotkeys. There we go. Hotkey for this one. That's fine. Does this save now? Is this? Okay. Whoop. Silver! Hello! Welcome in. We're gonna watch lore videos of Undertale. Lore, I hear. Oh! Top Hat Sends, hello! Yes, lore videos. Lore. Do we all love lore? I love it, but keep forgetting everything. Okay. Undertale. I'm just gonna do Undertale lore. I have not Undertale lore explain. Oh, there is one of Matpat. Okay, thank you for your follow. Thanks, Megan. Yay! Check Discord. Okay, I'll check Discord. Also, Weber, I am Toad. Do you have a good the game theories? Oh, right. Maybe we should watch like basic lore first before we do this, because I don't even know the basic lore. Does this cover the basic lore, Weber? Is this I have played this game at least 2 times. This is my 3rd run. But I have not kept any information inside of my brain. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna watch Gaster lore then. I'm gonna switch to you can see in a minute. Just a minute. Gaster. Yeah. 'Cause that's cool. You know what? I'll just copy in and like starting it. Game theory. Who is Gaster? Who is Gaster? Aha! This is it. Oh, we're getting an ad first. An ad. Oh, I can just. It's fine. It's fine. You don't know. I don't for real. You know, to be honest, I haven't watched a lot of lore videos, but despite that, I still know some lore. Yeah, I just don't keep any information inside my head. It's fine. Okay, here we go. We'll do. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Like this. You can see it now. I hope. I hope you can see it. Yes. There we go. Let's watch it, shall we? Awesome.
Beware of the man who speaks in hands. Really? I find people who speak in sign language to be rather pleasant, actually.
My friend. Game theory. I love this. He explains it so well. Oh. Oh, okay.
Welcome to Game Theory, where deep breath.
Old intro. Is the sound good, guys?
But overly dramatic game theory voice aside, I gotta be honest with you, I'm scared of this game. So before we begin today's episode, I need to take a moment to level with you all, because it's time I pull back the curtain of the show a bit.
There's a weird echo.
Now don't get me wrong, I love this game. I really do, but doing episodes on Undertale have been some of the worst experiences that I've had in the 6 years of doing this show. The first was Sans' Nest, a theory
If you
I was
don't
so
know that
excited to share
other
with you. In fact,
was
it was
Winings.
one of, if not my
Yeah.
favorite episode that we
Cool.
had done
Is there an
of Game
echo?
Theory to date, because it allowed me an opportunity to talk about one of my favorite franchises growing up, Earthbound, as well as one of my favorite modern franchises of Undertale. And it was a fun episode. Now, don't get me wrong, did I in any way think that this was canon lore to the series? No. Of course not. I didn't think that Sans is actually Ness, but at the end of the day, these are theories meant to get you to think about things from a different perspective. And let's be honest here, there are a lot of similarities between Earthbound and Undertale, okay? From visual design to act.
Is Earthbound from Toby Fox as well? This part isn't so important. Well, we're gonna watch it anyway because I don't like to skip.
But the
No.
overwhelming negativity and ridicule
Cool.
that video got was just crushing.
Oh, poor Macbeth. Earthbound is Nox.
Don't get me
Look,
wrong, I have
okay,
gotten used
okay,
to
Weber. I was.
internet over the years.
I don't even
I've
know
gotten
what
to the
Earthbound
slow
is.
controversy. I've had literal petitions
Did make a
written
mode
to
for
remove
Earthbound,
me
though.
from the internet
I
for
see.
slandering Mario's name by calling him a sociopath, but this one hurt. But it was nothing compared to the next time I talked about Undertale on the channel. When I was selected for the honor of meeting Pope Francis as one of the first 10 digital creators to introduce him to the world of online video. And as part of that, we were expected to give him a gift. So I gave him a copy of Undertale and then made a video talking about that. One, because it was such a huge honor for me, but two, because I was excited to share it with you. This was our achievement as a theorist community, as gamers, as online digital creators, and people who love online games. And the hate
Dude,
that video
stop.
received in the first week. I mean, this was a video where I specifically
not-
talk about accepting others and saying no to hating other groups of people, and it got hate. You gotta love the internet sometimes, man.
Oh god, I
No.
love the internet.
I tend to stay quiet in situations like that, since I've learned that fighting back only seems to make the problem worse. But since I'm talking about Undertale, and since I know all of those comments are going to come flooding back on this video, I figured, let me address some of the misconceptions and errors that were leveled against me when I first released that video. One, I talked to the Pope about cyberbullying in schools. I did not, as many people wrongfully accuse me of,
Explain
waste his
fun
time
values.
talking to him about video games or gamer
Sure.
problems. In fact,
Explain
my entire
fun values
conversation
to
with the
me.
Pope is available on YouTube right now. If you had actually taken a couple minutes to do research before assuming and accusing me of things, it would have actually saved me a lot of sleepless nights. 2, the gift of the
Or
game was symbolic.
randomize
Of
every
course,
game.
the Pope isn't going to
Think
play a
it will be
video game.
explained in
But
this.
3, if you thought that the gift of a video game was bad and had problems with that one, at least it was better than a surfboard, an illegal tree, and a YouTuber's self-written book about themselves. All things that the Pope
Give a
also
random
received as gifts
event
that day. Which leads me to number
if
4.
it's
Yes, obviously other games talked about peaceful solutions to
Oh, if
Undertale,
it-
but jeez, I liked the game,
I
it
see.
was recent at the time, and it was the Pope's Year of Mercy.
Like fun
And I don't know if
value
you've noticed, but the
66
word
is
mercy
Gaster.
appears a whole heck of a lot in Undertale.
Ah.
And lastly, number 5. I was selected via an application that I submitted for this opportunity as a representative of America, as a representative of gamers, and of
Gamers. We're all gamers.
I know
The
a
Negro.
lot of people were upset that I was selected, and I'm sorry if you
Gamer,
don't like
oh.
me. But as someone who tries to advocate for
Many
science,
other things like
logic,
Gaster
and
followers.
critical thought, I did my best to put a good foot
Doesn't
forward
mean
for all
anything to
3 of
me,
those different
but
categories.
sure.
And you know what? I did my best. I tried. Anyway, enough of me talking.
I
on
have
camera.
not
Let's
I
get
have
back
not
the
listened to
video.
what he says. I don't know what he's talking about.
I just thought it was important
I
to
did-
talk to you.
I-
Mano a mano. So, as you could probably tell, after those 2 videos, I wasn't super enthusiastic about tackling Undertale too much. Anyway, in the wake of all the tension going on in the world lately, I played through Undertale again, and was filled with determination to try and do another episode on it. It was the most requested episode you loyal theorists wanted back when the game first came out, and to not cover it felt like just leaving
Lore
the series
video.
unfinished, and I'm not the type to give up. So here we are, back in the ring for round 3, to answer everyone's biggest question about the series: who
Is Gaster.
From what I can tell on Reddit, despite all the theorizing in the months after
Who
the game's
is
release,
Gaster,
it looks like
guys?
most people ended up throwing in the towel, writing this mysterious character off as some code Toby Fox tossed in at the end of the development of the game to get people speculating, but without ever coming up with a fully fleshed out story of his own. I, however, disagree. After looking at all the evidence from a ton of different sources, in the game itself, in the game's code dug up from places like the Underminer community, from Toby Fox's
We have, I
forward
think,
statements
3
and my
different
own
people who we
scientific
think
look at
Gaster
things,
is.
I think you can come up with a fairly
Oh
solid
boy.
theory of who Gaster is and what
Hello, my
happened
name is
to him.
Gaster.
So no more sins
I don't know what
crawling
my
up
name is.
back. I present to you my theory on WD Gaster. Part 1, because there's a lot to cover here. And like
Part
seriously,
one?
if those opening stories weren't enough to convince you that I would love for this to be a single-parter, then I don't know what to tell you. I know 2-parters get a ton
The
of
one I
hate,
hate
but the
being
last thing that
showing
I
is the
want
one
is
with
more
Pixie
internet shade to be
hates.
thrown at me on an Undertale video. But I want to give this theory the time and research that it deserves. So just trust me that it has to be
Oh,
two-part
the-
video.
the dude,
But
the dude.
The last thing
Wait.
that I want is more internet than I don't know what to tell you. I know 2-parters get a ton of hate, and the last thing that I want is more internet shade to be thrown at me on an Undertale video. But I want to give this theory
Look at that art! That's so cute! I love this! Aww. Aww. It's so sad. It looks very sad, but it's also very cute. Canon art? Aww. Amazing, okay.
the time and research that it deserves. So just trust me that it has to be 2 parts for my own sanity and to make this a better viewing
mean on
experience for
canon?
you. Because otherwise it would be an under-edited, overly rushed 1-part episode where I crammed in everything and didn't do a good job of explaining it all, okay? Wow, I am unloading all sorts of emotional baggage on this episode. All the stuff that has been weighing on me as a creator for the longest time. Let's start
Official.
off with the easy stuff to get everyone on the same page,
Cool.
since it's possible that
Official
some of you are
art.
like, I've played Undertale all the way through 3 times. Neutral, pacifist, and genocide. Watch.
I did that too. Well, not pacifist yet. No, not genocide yet. But I did neutral and then pacifist. That I did. That I did.
Jack, Felix, and eventually Mark play it and still have no idea who you're talking about. Well, that's because your chances of running into any evidence of this character in the game is a slim 2.8%.
2.8%. I haven't watched. I haven't seen Gaster as well.
100 times and you'd only find references to Gaster about 3 of those times. Holy
Wow.
Teddy Flakes, Batman, those are some slim chances.
Probably
let's
spoilers on
back up for a bit
Pacifist,
and
then.
quickly talk about what we know
Genocide.
about this character for sure. The first hints of Gaster came from the River Person and is now infamous line of beware the man who speaks in hands. Now obviously this got players more excited than an annoying dog with a stick since, you know, there's no one in the game who does anything close to speaking in hands, and in a game already full of hidden secrets and vague clues, this appeared to be another big one. So they started digging. What they found were 4 gray NPCs, labeled in the game files as Monster Kid Goner and 3 G followers or Gaster followers, with dialogue that provides us the only solid information that we have about this missing character. Through their text, we learned that Dr. W.D. Gaster was the royal scientist before Alpheus, was responsible for building the core, i.e. the structure that provides magical power to the underground, and that he disappeared after falling into his creation, getting himself scattered across time and space. Although
That's
he may not
really
be physically
interesting.
present, he's supposedly
Meaning windings, because windings are mostly hands.
always around,
Right.
since these guys are all super reluctant to discuss him openly. And beyond that, mostly everything else is speculation. There are these Mystery Man images in the game data that many speculate might be him, but flip this character upside down. Here, you don't have to imagine it, we can do it through the power of editing. And
Okay, man.
this could also be him. See the face? Just like so many other things in this game, appearances may be deceiving. There's also this wispy white thing that could things in this
Wait, whoa. Sorry. That's Flowey. That's Flowey, who was, if I recall correctly, Azrael, right? Azrael trapped in this person. Yep. Oh my god, cool.
may be
That's Azrael. It looks like Toriel. I don't know the characters of this game. No, this... Charming, did you forget? I forgot. Apparently I did. I played Pacifist. I can go to my channel and watch that. Pacifist. You've seen Azrael? I did play True Pacifist. Not True Pacifist. But I thought I did play Pacifist. You guys are... So Pacifist is not too true, but there are 2 pacifists. But not true pacifists. I see. I remember, Weber, that you made me go back to the very beginning of the game, and there was Flowey or Azrael there, and he was like, you gotta move on. I don't know what he said, but there he was there. Neutral pacifist is you don't reload from save. I'll continue.
There's also this wispy white thing that could also be him according to online theories, but again, it's all just speculation. Game speculation. So where does all this speculation end up and the theorizing begin? Well, theories are hypotheses supported by evidence, so let's start gathering evidence. Now, whether or not the gray NPCs show up is based on a weird stat programmed into the code called the fun value.
That's what
Basically, whenever
you
you
were
start a
talking
new
about.
game, Undertale picks a random number between 1 and 100. Depending on what number you get, different things happen in the game. It keeps
Wow.
things spicy, and also keeps things really similar
Oh
to
my
FNAF
God.
when you come to think about it. Seriously, are we sure that these 2 fan bases really hate each other? Cause no joke, between wacky animal hijinks, hidden plot mysteries, random Easter eggs, and large quantities of murdered children, the 2 franchises are a lot more similar than I think people want to admit. Anyway,
Okay.
these gray NPCs show up when the fun value is at 61, 62, 63, or higher than 90. And even if the number is there, they only have a 20% chance of showing up per game, which is why your
What?
chances of ever even seeing them is so low. Even creepier, if you have a fun value of 66, this eerie gray door appears in Waterfall. When you walk through it, there's a chance that the mystery man appears. Touch him, and poof, he pieces out faster than a babysitter's boyfriend when the parents come home. And the fun value dictates more than just Gaster encounters and
We all
secret
think.
rooms. When you played
Okay.
Undertale, did you get a call from Sans about your refrigerator running? Or maybe someone called you with the wrong number and then you got a really random song out of it? Or Alfie's called to order some pizza? Well, all of those situations were dictated by your fun value. So why spend all this time talking about fun? Well, because it's the start of the mystery. If there's one thing we know, it's that in the world of Undertale, game mechanics aren't just game mechanics. Toby Fox makes it clear throughout the game that game mechanics make up the very fabric of the game's reality. These aren't just artificial, invisible layers on top of the story for players to use while interacting with the game. These rules, from saving to loading and everything in between, all encompass the actual physical laws of Undertale's universe. Much like quantum mechanics and general relativity define ours. Character stats like LVLs or levels of violence, and EXP or execution points in any other game would be numbers relevant only to the player. But in Undertale, they're real, tangible values that characters, most notably Sans, can sense and judge.
Fly knows Sans. No. Timmy know some. Timmy somehow knows. Asgore kinda knows. Is this... Does Sans know... Is that... Is this relevant to, like, the fight that I'm doing right now with Sans? That Sans knows what my EXP and stuff is? Is that relevant to the fight? If you're in Genocide, yes. I am in Genocide. Kinda. Interesting. I don't know what it means, but that's interesting.
So if fun is what dictates the appearance or non-appearance of a bunch of these characters connected to Gaster, well, then it behooves us to figure out what fun actually is in the context of the game. And if you are under the mistaken impression that fun is a sense of childlike glee that often comes with playing a game, then you are wrong. You're just wrong.
Oh.
Fun value in Undertale is the embodiment of the very real theory from quantum mechanics known as the many worlds interpretation. It's a favorite of mine here on Game Theory, applicable to everything from the Zelda timeline to the Pokemon universe. So since we've covered it a few times, I'm not going to go in depth here. Click the eye icon in the upper right hand corner to check out those.
This is Dutch. Why the official Zelda timeline is wrong. It says... It's just showed up in Dutch. It will make it harder. He will just say funny stuff when you die on Genocide. Because he knows when you save a load. Ah, I see. So in the beginning he was like, this is like the 9th time you died, and after like the 15th or 20th time he stopped counting. And he's like, let's just get on with this. Yep. Interesting. I like those. I like those little you've died 9 times, you've died 10 times.
Videos where I spend a bit more time explaining it. Long story short, the many worlds interpretation involves the measurement of photons and wave particle duality, but in a nutshell, imagine you're starting a new game of Undertale. You have the option of either going true pacifist or genocide. Now, in that moment, according to the laws of quantum mechanics, it doesn't matter which you choose. If you choose a pacifist run, there's an alternate reality where you went full-on homicidal maniac. And vice versa. All possible realities simultaneously exist. Each time you're presented with an option to either kill or show mercy to a new character, 2 new timelines are created, one for each option. And this is where we get back to Gaster and his followers. You see, if you find him, Goner Kid speaks the following line. Have you ever thought about a world where everything is exactly the same, except you don't exist? Well, in my first playthrough of the game, that's exactly what happened. A world where he didn't exist. In fact, I must have gotten a really lame shocking fun value since I didn't find anyone mentioning Gaster. No secret
Same.
rooms. No one even wanted to call me. Truly,
Oh.
I was forever alone. But there are realities where he does exist, and where Sam
System.
does pick up the phone to call you.
Kill
In
and
short,
reload
think of
and
each new fun value as another world in the menu
Spiritual
of
real.
interpretation, another timeline, parallel realities where
okay.
one small detail is different. Goner Kid does or does not exist. Elfie
I have
does
never
or
seen-
does not order pizza. So the next time someone tells you to go outside and have some fun,
Why does he say Alphys? Is it Alphys? I say Alphys. Like, he says it's just interpretation, I suppose. I like Elphys better. That's
you really gotta do is
just me,
create
maybe.
an alternate reality in your own backyard. Simple as that. But not only does this
Look
fun
at
value make
translator
repeated
into
playthroughs of the game
speaking.
interesting.
Let's do that. Sorry, now I need to do that. Translate. You know what? Alphys. Yellow?
Alphys.
Alphys. I was right. Of course I am. Hello. Hello.
But it
Where?
makes a world, pun intended, of difference when it comes to Gaster's storyline. From speaking,
Oh, sorry,
but
just
not
a-
only does this fun value make repeated playthroughs of the game interesting, but it makes a world, pun intended, of difference when it comes to Gaster's storyline. From speaking to the Gaster followers, we know that an experiment went wrong and Gaster was shattered across time and space. Those are some pretty specific words. First, shattered, as in
It's
pieces
not a
of him went in many
prescriptive
different
authority on
directions.
how words
There
are
multiple
pronounced.
pieces of Gaster that now exist. And then there are the operative words of time and space, meaning that these pieces ended up across many different timelines, the many different worlds each
Hey, I just remembered something. There's these frogs, right, in the beginning of the game. And they keep saying, there's 3 different frogs. And they are like, have you found the 4th one yet? Or something along those lines. I have not found the 4th one in that room. There is no 4th one. Not relevant. I just remembered that. Does that have to do with the fun value? I just... No. Well, forget what I said.
represented by a different fun value.
Maybe I'm just
What
stupid.
other characters do we know are able to
Probably.
retain memories across multiple different timelines? Only 2, Flowey and Sans. Flowey tells us at the end of the genocide run that he's lived hundreds, if not thousands of timelines, doing everything under the sun from being nice to people to torturing them. And in the true pacifist run, Asriel, Flowey's true identity, makes mention of being
Oh, I remember now. I have done that. I won't be so quick to dismiss it, but I don't know either. And Tem and Asgore, but those are the main few. I have done this one, haven't I? I'm pretty sure. No, I have done this one. I have done this thing. Weber, right? Weber? I really rely on Weber to say what I have done or what I haven't. I said that because you have done this one for sure, yeah. 'Cause you never find the 4th frog in the game. Oh, no matter what you do. I see. Yeah. So we have seen Asriel's real thing. Oh, I remember now. Yeah.
This timeline once and for all. Asriel even says the following lines: every time you die, your friends forget you a little more. Your life will end here in a world where no one remembers you. It's a really specific thing
God
for
of
Asriel to know, that
hyperdeath.
killing something over and over again will cause the memories of it to fade in everyone's mind. In fact, we may even know someone who he's done this to. Goner Kid. Asriel's
Whoa.
speech during the final battle is a direct parallel to the same lines we just saw Goner Kid speak a few minutes ago. A world where he no longer exists. The thought terrifies him, almost as though Asriel did this to him to the point where he does no longer exist. Sans, on the other hand, isn't as powerful
Ooh,
as
I've got
Flowey from a
goosebumps.
time manipulation perspective, but he does bend the laws of space around him, phasing through walls, and during his battle continually teleports over and over and over again. Though he doesn't show the ability to save or reload like Flowey does. He openly acknowledges that there are other Sanses out there in other realities and tells you to say hello to them. He has tests in place to see if someone is a time traveler. And even though he can't outright control time, he has at least some deeper understanding.
That's
of
the expression of
timelines
someone
and
who's died twice in a row. That's that line. Very
This
funny.
is evidenced by his various dialogue options when you fight him over and over during the final genocide battle, sensing how many times he's beaten you. So is it any wonder that the two characters who together manipulate time and space both wield weapons that look like this? And that, at least for Sans, this weapon, according to the sprite files, happens to be called a Gaster Blaster. Or that for Flowey, this is the weapon that he specifically calls out will destroy the timeline. In fact, as you can imagine, there's a lot more to say about the Sans-Flowey-Gaster connection. But before we do, let's quickly recap. Gaster, the man who speaks in hands and the royal scientist before Alphys, is an entity...
That was what the other guy somewhere some weeks ago was talking about, that this there was like a different font for, right? I don't know who said it, but someone. Windings, yeah. I see. Oh, so that's called Windings. Cool. And then another guy had also another font. I don't remember really what that was about, but that was interesting. You could translate this. Maybe he says, if you find a website that can. Interesting.
Only known about through his 4 followers, ones that only appear in certain timelines of the game. These timelines are ultimately dictated by a random fun value. With him being shattered across time and space, he must share some connection with the other 2 characters that seemingly straddle time and space, Flowey and Sans, and indeed he does in the form of his Gaster Blasters. But there's more. So much.
Oh, the Gaster Blaster. I don't like those.
More. From the determination experiments to information found in the true...
The True Lab. I've been in the True Lab. So I have done the True Pacifist one. I'd say so. I saw that. And I was like, bro, what is that? This thing. I thought it would come on at some point, but it didn't. Interesting. Interesting. DD extraction. Yeah. Charming, I don't think you've done True Pacifist, but he said, but look, okay, I've done Pacifist and I've seen this. Extract DT. Determination from human souls. Or determinations. Yeah. Oh. I see.
Experiments to information found in the True Lab, to Toby Fox's Twitter, to the pivotal clue that makes sense
Toby Fox's
of all
Twitter?
Of this. The word search.
You can always... Oh, you always get in the True... Okay, that's any
That's for
best.
next time, when we hop into deep lore talk, neuroscientific analysis, and much more to finally reveal the truth.
Are we gonna watch part 2 too?
WD Gaster. So make sure you ring the subscription bell for the notification of when that video is coming out by clicking right here, and you'll be the first to see it. Just about 10 days from now, if you're watching this the day it's uploaded, so it's not that long. You know it's coming. It's not like
wait.
Video is coming out by clicking right here,
You'll be
and you'll be the first to see it. But just about
10 days from now. It's out now. Go
10
see
days
it.
from now, if you're watching this the day
It's Witcher
it's
not.
uploaded, so
Yes, those 2 weeks were absolutely torture for me.
it's not that long. You know it's coming. It's not like Doctor Who Part 3, which is existing in this nebulous, non-existent
Lol.
world. There's a final date to this one. And hey, you know what? There's even going to be a For Honor game theory that's sandwiched in next week to keep you even more entertained, because that's
I
a cool
don't
game.
know that
It's a
game.
fun theory that talks about Vikings, samurai, and knights, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's
Look,
pretty
no
cool.
one likes the 2-parter, least of all me, since it gets everyone to complain about it, but hey, I'm looking out for you guys. But you gotta look out for me, too. Because you know what? That extra time is going to make the final theory that much better.
Ooh.
Alright? So in the meantime, remember, that's just a theory. A game theory.
Okay. Oh, alright. This is the second one? This part 3! Dude.
What did Papyrus say the first time he served spaghetti to Frisk? Bon appetit! Speaking of puns, why does Sans love puns so much?
I think it turns into 3-parter. Are we just gonna keep doing this? Cause I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight Sans anymore.
Oh, I know. It must be because he finds them humorous. No need to show me the door. I'll see myself out. Thanks.
I hope this is the second part. I have not spared Sans. Spared.
Hello,
Who-
Internet. Welcome to Game
It is the
Theory, where
second
don't
part.
worry, I'm not going to stay on camera nearly as long this episode. I just wanted
Not
to pop
gonna.
on real quick at the beginning.
Look, if I spare Sans, then that is basically my entire genocide run ruined, right? Because I haven't killed Sans. So I shouldn't. I mean, Weber has yelled at me so many times. I can reload? Don't worry. Well, if we get to the point where I can spare Sans, maybe. I never yelled at you. Look, you just... No... Okay. Maybe you didn't yell. Just reload after. Alright. I deliberately didn't say about anything about... I said nothing about it. No, you said nothing about Sans, but for others, you did. Maybe I'll spare Sans. Maybe. Let's watch the video, guys.
Sitting here to say thank you. Thank you for the incredible support that you guys gave me during the last episode. Part 1 of this Undertale series was incredibly intimidating to put up because it was so personal, and it had me unloading so much emotional baggage that I've been carrying around for almost a year.
Okay, here we go again.
The outpouring of support that came in
For
the
others.
aftermath of that video, in the comments, on social media, on Twitter, it was overwhelming. So thank you guys.
Matt, you're a champ!
Much for being there
Sorry,
for the
I don't
last
know
6
why
years
I
and
did
for
that.
being there
I just
on a
saw
video
and I
that
needed
was
to
really nervous
say.
about. Even more than that, the people I want to thank the most are the haters on those original videos who went into the comments and on Twitter and apologized for some of the comments that they made. I know that we live in a day and age where people are afraid to be wrong. And so to actually go out and say that you were sorry for comments that you made was incredibly brave. Thank you for that. And thank you for being an inspiration to the internet as a whole. We could all use a little bit more of that. So
I
anyway,
would
just wanted to
forgive
say
you
thank you a whole
if you
bunch.
would
This
give
was
up
a really
the
long
Sans fight
episode,
for now and move
a lot of
on to Delta
information, so I'm
Room.
gonna get off
No,
camera
but
now
I
and
wanna,
go
I
back to
wanna,
voiceover
I
lab.
wanna,
Gotta hop back into the closet. So thank you.
I want to end it. Okay, I want to go. I want to end it. I'm not gonna go to a different game when I haven't even finished the first one. I want to stab Sans. Yes, true. You're so right. He's been a pain in the butt, right? So anyway.
And enjoy Undertale Part 2. Let's talk Gaster, the missing royal scientist who created the core, fell into its creation, and was shattered across time and space. Last time we learned about the Gaster followers, fun values, the idea of parallel timelines, the space and time manipulation of Flowey and Sans, and the connection to their weapons, the Gaster Blaster for Sans, and the Hyper Goner Timeline Destroyer for Flowey. Also, real quick, I didn't bring it up last time, but Hyper Goner? It's a weird name for that weapon, right? Weirder still, though, is that it shares its name with Goner Kid, one of those monsters who's always associated with Gaster. Coincidence? Maybe, but I think it really supports the idea that Goner Kid, like Gaster, is someone who has been wiped clean from across the timelines. But that was all last time. Having now laid the groundwork for this entire
me.
theme.
I would never stab Sans with a top hat, but I will stab Sans without a top hat. You're so right. You're so right.
It's time to get into the nitty-gritty with some details that I guarantee that you haven't heard anywhere else, and that I also guarantee will blow your mind about this game. But to begin, we have to start with perhaps the darkest area in all of Undertale.
I love dark.
True Lab. It's an area of the game that you can only access if you're doing a true pacifist playthrough. And
Weber, what did I say?
Inside are some of the darkest secrets from the entire game. According to the entries found in the computer screens throughout the lab, Elfies, royal
Sorry.
scientists after Gaster,
It's okay.
experimented with injecting determination, defined as the will to keep living and the resolve to change fate, into comatose monster bodies in an attempt to create souls strong enough to break the barrier keeping the monsters trapped in the underground. Of course, it turns out that the soul itself has to already be strong. And since all the souls of all the monsters in the underground added together don't even amount to the strength of one human soul, the results of these experiments are downright terrifying. Instead of
All those weird, like, glitchy things that are not kind of resemblant of their former thing, but all smushed together. Yeah, those are terrifying.
creating stronger monster souls, these experiments yielded horrific monsters
Yeah.
melted together.
Yeah.
Fused bodies that turned into shambling creatures called amalgamates. And if that wasn't bad enough, during these experiments, Elfies not only injected monsters with determination, but also injected a tiny yellow flower. Wonder if that was a good idea.
That was terrifying. I did that the first time. That's terrifying. I don't know how I defeated this guy, but I did. Make Omega my Okay, anyway.
And thus, the main antagonist of the entire freaking game was born. GG, science. GG.
GG.
Now, most of you watching probably already know that story. You're actually expected to piece it together bit by bit from numbered lab entries scattered throughout that area of the game. But only the truly astute...
I knew that. Omega changed your IP so you live like 10 times the attacks. Oh, okay. Well, then it's okay.
Players will notice that one number is missing, entry 17. Is this just an error by Toby Fox?
The other guy was talking about that. Entry 17.
18, 19,
20.
Ah, nope. If you edit the game files manually and set your location to room number 264, an otherwise inaccessible room in the game, you find contained inside entry 17. And what it says is bone-chilling. Unlike all the others,
Secret
this
one.
entry is written in the font of Wingdings. And if you translate those
Wingdings.
random symbols into English, it says the following. Quote, entry number 17, dark, darker, yet darker. The darkness keeps growing, the shadows cutting deeper, photon readings negative. This next experiment seems very, very interesting. What do
Ooh.
you two think? What we have just read is Gaster's final letter. But how do we know?
Oh.
Well, the entry is written in the font Wingdings. Definitely not one you see people dipping into all that often. And at this point, it's widely accepted that the WD in WD Gaster's name is meant to stand for the font Wingdings, just like Sans is Comic Sans and Papyrus is Papyrus. This explanation would also account for the whole man who speaks in hands bit from the boat.
Oh.
Wingdings is the only font ridiculous enough to have actual hands as letters, but more on that one later. What I want to note first is that this entry reveals what happened to Gaster. Based on the Gaster follower dialogue we covered last time, we know that he fell into, quote, his creation. But it's not specified that his creation is necessarily the core. In fact, I would hazard to say that it's not. What entry 17 tells us is that Gaster, not Elfies, created the determination extractor and then tested it on himself. Now, don't get me wrong, what we actually see in-game was the result of Elfies' work, but she based a lot of her research on the work of Gaster. How do we know? Well, Elfies
just got
mentions
slapped.
blueprints in lab entry 5, but she does so in a way that doesn't lead me to believe that she actually created those blueprints. The exact entry reads, I've done it. Using the blueprints, I've extracted it from the human souls. I believe this is what gives their souls the strength to persist after death. Determination. Look at the phrasing here. She didn't say her blueprints worked. She didn't say her device or her research, just the blueprints.
Entry 17 music is creepy,
Which
true.
implies to me that they were just laying around.
Ria!
You
Hello!
can actually find them in a secret.
We're watching Undertale lore videos. It's a lot. It's very cool. You've missed a bit, but it's fine. We're looking at Gaster, who is like this secret person of the game. Very interesting.
secret lab behind Sans
I
and
know it's
Papyrus's
awesome.
house. There, on the table, blueprints for a mysterious machine written in symbols. Symbols or wingdings, perhaps. Not only this, but look at the device she ends up building from these blueprints. The determination extractor looks a whole lot like an animal skull. The same
Yeah.
skull-like shape of the Gaster Blaster and the Hyper Goner. Gaster's
Yes.
signature shape. But lastly on this
Oh.
topic, just look at the Mystery Man sprites. The design is droopy, slightly melted, just like the other monsters Elfie's infused with determination, the amalgamates. And just like Undyne before her death, who melts because she's too determined for her own good. Determination melts monsters. Thus, the melted sprite of Mystery Man seems to imply that Gaster himself fused his body with excessive amounts of determination. But let's hop back to entry 17. Look at the language here. The darkness keeps growing, the shadows cutting deeper. Cutting. This reads not like a room that's slowly losing light, but rather like a man who's being broken apart, losing control of himself and his identity.
Got a
And
Wingding
as we discussed
translator
last
here.
time, Gaster's followers confirm that he was indeed shattered across time and space in the aftermath of his experiment. So now that we have a fairly strong suspicion about what happened to him, is that it? Where is he now? Have we solved the mystery of
It's Sherlock Holmes. That's Sherlock Holmes.
W.D. Gaster?
Okay.
No, not yet. Because I'm about to convince you that W.D. Gaster is Sans. Mind blown?
Huh?
Well, get ready because I'm not done. W.D. Gaster is also Papyrus. My theory is that in being shattered, half of Gaster's brain got infused into Sans, and the other half went to Papyrus. Now, I already know that you're gonna start drawing parallels to the over-the-top claim that Sans is Ness. And yeah, I am saying that Sans is Gaster, so start the memes, go ahead, go
Sans is Gaster is Ness. Oh! Okay.
for it. But keep an open mind, because I have
Seen the vid.
a ton of evidence supporting this idea. And I'm gonna hit you with one hard piece of evidence right off the bat, since I know winning you over on this topic is gonna be an uphill battle. So obviously Sans and Papyrus are named after fonts.
Yeah.
And as we already discussed, it seems like Gaster is the same, being
Yeah.
named after wingdings. Plus, all three are skeletons, so already there's some weird connection there. But let's look again at Gaster's name. It's W.D. Gaster. Wingding, sure, but what's this Aster part all about? Well, Aster is a font with serifs. You know, those little hooks on the ends of letters to make them more readable? It's a font
Alright.
that, well, not exact, closely resembles the font of Sans' Z's when he falls asleep during his genocide battle. And that in
I have done that once, right? To be honest, I so want to believe that, but I can't. I do believe in parts, but not all. No, okay. Okay. But you guys did say it. You have not reached that part. You guys did say that Sans would fall asleep. Then I said nothing.
and of itself is a bizarre choice for a character who does everything else in a non-serif font of Comic Sans. So W.D. Gaster, a skeleton-looking character with a name made up of two fonts, has pieces of him divided up into the two other skeletons who each have a single font name, and one just so happens to have text that closely resembles an Aster font. It's a lot of weird coincidences to account for. And if you think the idea of one creature creating two others is far-fetched, then look no further than the amalgamates. One creature made from multiple others glued together by determination experiments. Or take, for instance, Shyren. On the official Tumblr of Undertale, Toby Fox, in character as Sans, immediately after making a clear reference to Gaster, mentioning someone who's listening, suggests doing research about Shyren. So I did, and found a fact that most other players don't know about. The head and body of the sprite that you fight in the game are actually two different beings, but an optical illusion makes them look like they're one single creature. It's odd, isn't it, that Toby would call attention to this unless Gaster himself was a sort of illusion. One character split across several others. But let's continue, since this is a pretty massive claim and I still don't expect you to be convinced yet. When asked
I do think that I can believe, right, if he's scattered across time and space, some part will be in another, like, person or monster. I can see that. I don't know. I don't know.
About Papyrus and Sans, the Snowden shopkeeper explains that the Skelebros just showed up one day and asserted themselves.
I have
It's a
had
weird
that
origin story. They're not like the other monsters. They're different in some way. Well, them being the result of a
Yeah, I
failed
can kind of
experiment would
also
explain why they just showed
right.
up one day. They literally popped into existence out of a different timeline. Need proof? Happy to provide. Look
Okay.
no further than the fact that Sans' song on his date and in his lab is named It's Raining Somewhere Else. That somewhere else is a different timeline, as it parallels the line Goner Kid himself says, quote, an umbrella, but it's not raining. Yeah, it's raining somewhere else. A kid from a lost timeline randomly talking about the rain? I don't think that's just a random coincidence. It's Toby's way of showing how this kid and the Gaster followers from these various timelines are all connected to the Skelebros. It would also explain Sans' strange hatred for humans. For a guy who seems so laid back about so many things, during your date with him, he gets deadly serious. He outright admits that if he hadn't made a promise to Toriel to protect your character, quote, you'd be dead where you stand. Sure, he plays it off as a joke afterward, but you just don't joke about stuff like that. And we all know Sans' no-eye pose is his serious face. But why would Sans care about a human walking around? He doesn't really seem to care about anything else except for Papyrus. Well, if he truly is a part of Gaster, who shattered while trying to replicate the powers of human determination, then that's a pretty solid reason to hate mankind. He's got a vendetta,
mankind.
a grudge. Sans also has a direct connection with the Royal Scientist's lab. In a patch that came after the game's release, if the player calls Papyrus twice on the top floor of the lab, he'll say that the bag of dog food in that room looks familiar, that Sans had it in his room for a while. We also see in some versions of the True Pacifist ending that, in a surprise to all the characters, Alphys and Sans know each other. When Papyrus calls out this out-of-nowhere revelation, Alphys starts to get super nervous, until Sans deflects the question and everyone moves on. It's almost like the two of them are hiding something. But here's the clincher, a detail that, to my knowledge, no one has picked up yet. We've all assumed that all the lab entries, except for the one in Wingdings, were written by Alphys, as she conducts her determination experiments. But the truth is, they're not. There's another author for about half of them, and that author is Sam.
Oh, true! Because they're in a different font. That... Aha. Interesting.
Pay close attention to the text of the entries. Half are grammatically correct, with proper punctuation and capitalization. The other half are entirely in lowercase. Who else in the game not only speaks in lowercase, but according to the note in his room, is also confirmed to write in lowercase? Sans. It all seems to indicate that the "what do you two think" at the end of Gaster's entry number 17 refers not to Sans and Papyrus, but rather to Sans and Alphys, who are staying silent about what happened to Gaster that day. And all of this isn't even mentioning Sans' lines about wanting to go home or go back. He says as much during his dinner date scene at the Metaton Hotel. He notices that the player must want to go home and says, "Buddy, I know the feeling." And in the genocide run during his boss fight, he says, "Look, I gave up trying to go back a long time ago."
Yeah.
So where does he want to go back to?
Okay.
The surface? That's not it. In his
That's
very
not
next
what-
line of dialogue, he says, "And getting to the surface doesn't really appeal to me anymore either."
Right. Right.
Keyword
Okay,
there
sorry,
being
I'll keep
either.
watching.
He
I
wants to
I
go
need
back
to
home, but
have
to
time
him,
to
home isn't a place.
everything.
It's a time, a different timeline, a different state of being. It's obvious that Sans was trying to fix something for a long time and just couldn't. The thing he's trying to fix is Gaster. But perhaps Sans is the easy one to convince you of. He has weird space-bending powers and knowledge of other timelines. His room is filled with metaphysical things, and he's the one with the key
Oh,
to
I
the
haven't been in
secret
his room
workshop.
yet.
He openly acknowledges timelines and research about anomalies in the time-space continuum and breaks the fourth wall. But Papyrus, he exhibits none of that. How could he, the great Papyrus, be wrapped up in all of this? And why would I possibly say something as ballsy and specific and as extreme as they're two halves of the same brain? That is me making a huge final claim for this theory. Well, that's
Left brain,
the
right brain.
final episode on this topic.
Oh,
which
come
is
on.
all the lingering mysteries of Undertale. I've already crammed a ton of stuff into this episode to make it into a manageable length, and I don't want to rush through some of these awesome final revelations. So
Okay.
next time we tackle the lies of Papyrus, the neuroscience of Undertale, and how
Explain
it all
left,
serves
right-
as our biggest
left
clue
brain,
to
right
who these
brain.
characters really are.
Don't. Oh.
Time theorists, remember, that's just
The
a
video.
theory. A game theory.
Wait, what did that say?
Remember, that's just
I accidentally created an alternate timeline. Hey, I know the feeling, but
a
oh.
theory. A game
Okay.
theory. Thanks for watching.
Don't know who that guy was.
Seriously though, I'm sorry that this turned into a three-parter. It was meant purely
That's
to stop
okay,
at two, but
man.
as I kept digging and writing, I kept finding more and more that I had to cover. Contrary to what many people have said, Toby Fox hid a ton of clues about this hidden storyline throughout the game, so I want to be as thorough as possible in covering it all, to do it the justice that it deserves. So don't worry, there won't be much waiting for this one. It's coming up next week. If you're interested in making sure that it hits your subscription box immediately as it comes out, make sure you ring that subscription bell by showing mercy
Okay.
to the annotation right here.
Just that we don't have to hear everything. It's
It's
okay. Maybe I do. You know, I only remember something if I hear it 3 times.
Congratulations, sir. I did my
Evidence,
best.
your
And with that,
birthday.
I cut it off. If you're still looking for more Gaster content, I encourage you to click right here to watch where we play on the live stream Undertale fan hacks.
June
specifically
24th.
battles
Well,
against
yeah,
Gaster.
fair enough.
The gameplay of these things are incredible. It forces you to put to the test every single element of gameplay from Undertale proper in this ultimate boss battle. It is phenomenal. One of the best games that we've played on the live streams as a whole, and it's a fan game. Check out that video, check out that fan game, definitely worth your time. Now, if you'll excuse me, Gaster 3 calls as well
Right.
as a Fallout video. Time to do something new around these parts, yeah? So
Yours
I'll
is
see you
2nd
then.
of August.
Have a great
True,
week.
you're so right. Okay. Oh, no, don't do that. Where's this one?
Voor ultiem zomerplezier
Ja.
heb je de ultieme blaster nodig. X-Shot Waterfast Fill. Vul in...
Nice.
Gaster,
Ooh,
the man who
ow.
speaks in hands in the Royal Scientist
Oh,
before
I-
Alphys, only known about for his
I
4
put
followers,
my-
only appear in
I put my arm wrong and now it hurts. It's fine. Let's
certain
continue watching the
timelines
video.
of the game. With him being shattered across time and space, he must share some connection with the other 2 characters that seemingly straddle time and space, Flowey and Sans, and indeed he does in the form of his Gaster Blaster. Entry 17. It says the following. Dark, darker, yet darker. The shadows cutting deeper. Photon readings negative. This next experiment seems very,
Very interesting.
What do you two think? Based on the Gaster follower dialogue, he fell into
But here's the thing, right? I thought Gaster came before Alphys and therefore Sans. Look up entry 17 music because damn it's creepy. Okay. I thought Gaster became before Sans and Alphys. So how can he say hello here for Shay. Hi, welcome. We're watching Undertale lore. How can Gaster be like, what do you two think when they are not there yet? Or is it because he's shattered through time and space, so then he knows like the future? I don't know, that's odd. Alphys probably was an apprentice. That could be. Like, shattered through. Oh, cool. MatPat the lore guy. Yes, MatPat the lore guy. Sans, I don't know. Yeah, the only thing that I can think of is because he's shattered through time and space that he knows where. That he knows that Sans and Alphys will be. That Alphys will be a royal scientist and Sans helps her. But like, that's odd, right? It's odd. I don't know.
his creation. Gaster himself fused his body with excessive amounts of determination. W.D. Gaster is Sans. W.D. Gaster is also Papyrus. Papyrus? How could he, the great Papyrus, be
I
wrapped
love
up in all of
Papyrus. Bam, bam. Okay. Intro again. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get the whiteboard and pen. Go for it. This is part 3 of
Hello
3
Internet.
videos, I think.
Welcome to Game
So, yeah.
Theory and to part 3 of the Who is Gaster trilogy. Last time I left you with an absurd claim that Sans
Yeah.
and Papyrus are the two halves of Gaster's fractured brain. It is, without question, one of the most extreme claims that I've ever made in the history of this show. And I have claimed that the FNAF story has been wrapped up.
Right, but this is even weirder. If Gaster is Sans, then how could he have known that Sans was gonna be there with Alphys later? Oh my god, this is weird. This is like a flaw, I feel like, in his reasoning. The fact that Riz will move at all in his fight is a theory, but I think he don't move because he's trying to make sure he doesn't kill you. I see. I don't know.
Like, no less than 5 times, so it's pretty bad. And
Well,
so
this
far,
theory
I'd
is
say
5
I've done
years
a fairly
old.
good job of
Maybe-
covering the little
maybe they
butt
figured
ton
out things,
of
yeah.
information on how Sans
Butt
fits
ton.
in all this. His connection with the True Lab, his knowledge of bending time and space, his desire to go back, his serif-laden font that appears when he falls asleep, his theme song's connection with Goner Kid, the Gaster Blasters, the secret room behind his house, the bros appearing out of nowhere to
Thank you for your follow here, Frishay. Welcome.
themselves, Sans is a rational hatred towards humans, the whole Chiron is two halves to create a single entity thing. All of that. Do you see now why this had to be in 3 parts? And that's only a portion of everything that we've covered.
Okay, now
But
I'm alright.
today, it's time
Go
to
for
get
it.
scientific with the Skelebros. Because when you stop and look at some of the weird details that Toby Fox included about these 2 characters, you start to realize that their connection goes much deeper than just being mere brothers. Oh, and I'm not done. We're concluding this whole 3-episode series by revealing the fact that Papyrus isn't nearly as naive as he lets on. Sure, he may play innocent enough, but behind that basketball shoulder pad wearing, spaghetti loving, Starman posing, cool dude facade is someone who is deep with Sans and Alphys and the Gaster experiments. These 3 game theories are a trilogy bigger than Mass Effect, and hopefully with a more satisfying ending. Star Children, really? Go home, BioWare. You're drunk. And don't you dare for a second make Mass Effect Andromeda your sloppy seconds.
This
Went
is
out in
this
March
is
to
a
be
tangent,
fair, you
okay.
got it? I am concerned. So I promised you science, and doggone it, we're gonna start with science. Specifically, the neuroscience of Undertale. Now, I'm pretty sure that you've probably heard the old adage by now that the 2 halves of the brain handle different parts of human function.
Ah.
The left is analytical, and
That
the
was what
right
Top
is
Hats.
creative. Now, while this may not be 100% scientifically accurate, it does have some basis in scientific reality. In the late 1960s, a man named Roger
Go ahead,
Sperry
okay,
wanted
that's
to
okay.
explore the extent to which the 2 halves of the human brain could function independently. To do this, he took some volunteers and severed their corpus callosum, aka the nerve fibers that carry signals between the 2 halves of the brain. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you gotta read the fine print when you sell your body to science. Aw, hey, I'm just a college student in need of some extra date money. Cindy in women's studies. She's pretty cute. Welcome to the experiment, kid. We're cutting your brain in 2. Gee willikers, scientist, that sounds dangerous. Ah, those nerves aren't important. Here's 20 bucks. Nighty-night. Now where's my Nobel Prize? Okay, but in all
Oh my
seriousness,
God.
this guy wasn't just hacking away at McNugget-starved brains. In ye olden days of the 60s, this is actually how they cured extreme cases of epilepsy, by dividing the brains right down the middle. And although the patients were able to live normal lives, every so often a strange functional gap would start to pop up. Not being able to identify something that they saw, having trouble with a word, perceiving something on one side of the body but not on the other. So Sperry studied these perceptual gaps and confirmed that the 2 halves of the brain are indeed specialized in specific functions. The left brain is the verbal and logical center. It can break down numbers and words and analyze situations. Conversely, the right brain is the non-verbal and intuitive center. It thinks in pictures or patterns. It's involved when you're making a map or
Ooh.
giving directions, but can only produce rudimentary words and phrases. However, it contributes the emotional context to language. In the words of Sperry himself, the great pleasure and feeling in my right brain is more than my left brain can find the words to tell you. Get it? because the right brain has feelings, but the left brain is the one who does all the talking. Anyway, it'll all make sense when we look at how this applies to Gaster and the two Skelebros. Papyrus dreams big. He wants to capture humans to impress Undyne and wants to join the Royal Guard. The cares in his world are whimsical. He likes japes and gags and even wears a caped costume at all times. Sans also mentions that Papyrus gets cranky without a bedtime story. He wears his emotions on his Starman-inspired sleeve, becoming flustered if the player even hints at flirting with him. Basically, Papyrus seems very emotionally driven. He's very much the right brain. Sans, on the other hand, seems a lot more analytical and logical than his brother. He's very sarcastic, dry, witty, clever. At times, it's difficult to tell if he's being serious or very, very threatening. He's also shown to be extremely intelligent. While Papyrus takes a little bit of time to figure out that the player's human, Sans sees it immediately. And in Genocide runs, Sans sees through the player's facade for the monster that they are. He even asks them to continue pretending to be a human for Papyrus's sake. Sans, for all his joking, is very logical, interested in science and the time-space continuum, driven by reasoning. He's the left brain. And sure, those surface connections are all well and good, but I wouldn't be making this claim if it didn't go a whole lot deeper. So let's take a minute to look at the Skelebros puzzle section in Snowden. Throughout this iconic section of the game, Papyrus and Sans present you with various challenges to block your progress. Papyrus's challenges are all spatially focused, doing things like forcing you to map out a walking path so as not to step on the same switch twice. Puzzles that require the right brain to solve. On the other hand, the one challenge that Sans presents you with, the Monster Kids word search, a language-based task, is one specifically oriented from the left brain. So are the left and right halves of your mind blown yet? Well, if not,
Meet the lore board.
Going.
Nice.
One detail I always thought was weird was the game going out of its way to tell you which type of puzzle in the newspaper the two brothers find more difficult. Sans insists that the word search is harder, but Papyrus thinks that the word jumble is harder. A word jumble involves taking a series of letters, breaking them down and rearranging them to find the words that's made of those letters. It makes sense then that Papyrus, as the right brain, would find it more difficult. It's about forming words, a specifically language-based process, and why Sans, as the left brain, would find it easier. On the other hand, a word search, while still a left brain activity, involves identifying already existing words within a giant collage of letters. Since it's just identifying patterns of existing letters, it would make sense why the creative pattern-based Papyrus would find that easier, and why Sans would think it's a bit harder than the jumble. It's crazy, right, how these details line up? But if that still wasn't enough, even the humor of these two matches up with their appropriate brain hemisphere. Papyrus, as the right brain, would be much more prone to physical comedy, his so-called japes. Sans, as the left brain and linguistics center, would get endless amounts of joy out of wordplay. Things like, say, bad puns. Oh well, wouldn't you know? In fact, that's why so many of you get such cringy joy out of my bad puns on Twitter. As theorists, most of us, myself included, are analytical left brains. So a witty turn of phrase will keep us raffle-coptering for days. Then there's the true pacifist ending, where Papyrus doesn't know the word for sun, having to rely on Sans to tell him. Yet another language-based knowledge item, and yet another odd detail that gets explained away by the split brain theory. Even their handedness aligns. Sans greets the protagonist with a handshake using his left hand, holds and drinks a ketchup bottle with
He's
his
really
left
going
hand
into
while
detail,
dining
like
at
the
Rilby's, steers a
tiniest
tricycle
details.
using his left hand in the true pacifist credits, and even manipulates gravity during the genocide boss battle with, you guessed it, his left hand. Now, admittedly, we don't get to see Papyrus move quite as much, but he does scratch his chin with his right hand, an action you would be a lot more comfortable doing with your dominant side. And yes, a quick disclaimer, since I know it's going to appear in the comments, I know that handedness is at least partially controlled by the opposite hemisphere of the brain, but I'm saying from a symbolic left-right perspective and not a functional one. But just like the slap chop guy, I'm still not done, because if we want to dive into semantics, we can even use the names of the skeletons to connect them even further. As we mentioned last episode, W.D. Gaster's name appears to be a combination of two different fonts, Wingdings and Aster. Wingdings is a completely silly font. It's a joke, nearly unreadable to anyone who doesn't know how to decode it. This lines up with the ridiculous, scheming Papyrus. Aster, on the other hand, is a very serious, very color between the lines, normal-looking font. And this lines up with Sans, who, despite his jokester appearance, is very serious underneath, casting judgment on you in the final minutes of the game, holding down multiple jobs, having some mysterious role in the determination experiment, being very focused focused into its research on the time-space continuum. So yeah, that's why I think the two halves of Gaster's mind are now embodied in the two Skelebros. When you actually take a step back and look at all the details that just fit into this theory, there's a lot of them. Their behavior fits unbelievably well. Their names and visual design are undeniably related. And in addition to everything else we've covered, the fact that the two brothers appeared out of nowhere and exist separately from the rest of the
Oh, the decoder. Kind of like speaking another language. Interesting. Lots of people are back. Welcome back, Toad. I don't know when you left, but welcome back. Made a paper of Gaster lore. Cool. I still okay. I'll spill my thoughts after the video. I'm gonna. A while ago, it's fine. Spill my thoughts after the video.
Other monsters and underground is also really telling, but it does leave us with one last question. Why would Sans be aware of their origins while Papyrus isn't? Papyrus seems ignorant to everything in the secret lab behind the house and didn't even know that Sans and Elfies had a history of working together. So why doesn't he have Gaster blasters or any knowledge of the time-space continuums? Anything like that? Well, who's to say he doesn't? For as innocent as he behaves, he's in just as deep as Sans. The evidence doesn't pop up too often, but every once in a while he'll slip and reveal just how much he really knows. First, similar to Sans, he clearly knows about different timelines and the ability to manipulate actions across them. After going to some extreme lengths across different saves and reloads to convince Sans that you're a time traveler, he finally gives you a key to his room to reveal the truth. Go in, and what you find will shock you.
I haven't seen this
Tricks you
yet.
into running on a treadmill. Funny, sure, but the real mind blow here is when Papyrus enters and asks, "Is Sans pranking you across time and space?" I hate it when he does that. So
Ooh.
clearly he knows about Sans's timeline hopping and isn't weirded out
I was
by
playing
it.
MCI with
Then,
T.
in the
Oh,
true pacifist
fun.
ending, Papyrus exclaims that this is the worst ending since he's not a royal guard. That's
Ooh.
funny. But wait. What? Saying that this is the worst ending implies that he knows other endings are possible, again demonstrating a knowledge of different timelines he seemed ignorant of for the rest of the game. And then what about his connection with Gaster? Well, like Sans, he's also able to manipulate gravity, once again implying that they are two halves of the same whole. It's also worth noting that it's the only one of the soul modes that actually manipulates a spatial law. Green gives you a shield, yellow is had by pressing a button, and purple is a bunch of spider webs, but blue changes gravity. It's no small feat, but it goes beyond that. In one of the patches to the game, if you stop a genocide run by sparing Papyrus, he says that it's good you stopped when it did. If you hadn't, he would have had to use his special attack, and that the player would have been, quote, blasted. He then quickly changes the subject, but it's an odd choice of words. Right? Blasted seems to imply him also having the ability to use a Gaster blaster. And just to clarify, his special attack is not changing the heart to blue because he starts referencing the special attack after turning the heart blue. And it's also not the giant bone that he uses to end the battle, since the annoying dog steals the special attack and he winds up having to use a normal attack which features that giant bone. It's also important to note that this odd detail was included in a patch to the game.
Added extra dialogue for Papyrus in Papyrus' room when inspecting the box of attacks that he did not use, including his special attack, which would have been able to blast the protagonist's soul. Papyrus will then talk about the annoying dog again once he realizes that the dog has stolen his special attack again. Oh. Gaster followers in void, not Gaster. Font matpad explanatory. Blasted? There. Lore. Lore. Ah.
Especially when other details added during those exact same patches were making Gaster a more official part of the game experience. You no longer had to hack into the game's fun value in order to experience Gaster as a real part of the game's lore. Given all of those details, I think it's likely that Toby Fox was strongly hinting at us to believe that Papyrus also has access to Gaster blasters. And with that, we've reached the
Don't
end.
need the paper
Literally
anymore.
everything in 3 episodes that I could piece together about how all these characters connect. And when I stopped and looked at all this evidence to write these episodes, the most sensible conclusion was one that I initially thought was absolutely absurd. That Sans and Papyrus are two halves of the Gaster whole. It was, quite honestly, the neuroscience bit and the fact that they appeared out of nowhere that sold me on it. Were they created when Gaster fell into his machine, or were they present throughout the whole series of experiments? It's not really clear. I personally like to think the former, but the pictures in Sans' laboratory of 3 smiling faces with the quote, "never forget," seems to imply the latter. Either way, this is how our story and the theory ends. Because as Toby Fox himself confirmed on Twitter, quote, "You've all seen the happiest outcome. Neither of them could fix the machine, no matter how hard they tried. No one can." Neither of them being the operative word there, because it means not just Sans, but both the brothers were involved in trying to fix the machine. The Skelebros wrote "never forget" on that picture because they don't want to end up like Goner Kid, or what Azrael warned them about, that by resetting the timeline over and over again, the memories start to fade from existence. They can't let themselves forget Gaster or their former origins, even though they'll never be able to bring him back or get their normal lives back, no matter how hard they try. It gives this game, even in the happiest, true pacifist ending, a new layer of tragedy, a new depth of story that is hidden to almost 82% of the game's players. It just shows how much care and love went into crafting this plot line, and gives testament to why everyone loves this game's story so very much. But hey, that's just a theory.
A game theory.
Thanks for watching.
Like entry 17 music, it's okay. Okay, thoughts first. Entry 17 music. Undertale. Okay. I know so much lore now. This is great. Hi, Nova. Were you here already? I don't know. Hi, Nova. That's a remix. Okay. Fan-made thing. 10 hours. Is this the right one? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I've been here the whole time. Just wasn't letting me type. Oh, that's sad. But welcome. My god. What's that? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so now here's the thing. Okay. Reverse it and do a bunch of different things. It can sound like Muffets. Loth. The fits on the side, they scare me. Yeah, that's Minecraft. The Thought movie. Interesting. Anyway. What MatBat says is like W.D. Gaster is Sans because he's scattered through time and space, and then 2 halves went into Sans and Papyrus. But here's the thing. If I don't... Okay. How do I put this into words? It's... So... Sans and Alphys were in the lab together. Now, I think Sans was in the lab because he was trying to get back, but he gave that up. So, Sans was trying to get back to probably be Gaster again, right? But here's the thing. If Gaster is like... Okay, so in like the entry number 17, you see the... what do you two think? You two being Alphys and Sans. But if he's not fully scattered through time and space yet, how can he know that Sans is there? Right? how can he know? Because in a way he created Sans, so I don't see how he then, like, he has to have known, but how? I don't know. It's so weird. It is weird. He did say they might exist before he got scattered, right? But they appeared one day, and I think they appeared one day because Gaster was scattered. Now maybe we can assume that Gaster, when he was being scattered, like he was being scattered when he wrote "What do you two think?" and that it's just a contradiction. Like, it's a paradox. I don't see how that works. But it's weird. We can't. So okay, we can't use, like, okay, wait. It's to say Gaster became before Sans and Alphys. That's fine because Gaster was scattered through time and space. But if Gaster is Sans and Papyrus, then if he was being scattered, Sans could not exist yet. So it doesn't make sense that how did he know that Sans and Alphys were working together? That's my thought. Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna... Charming, I want to say something, but I want to let you finish your thoughts first. I finished my thoughts. Those were my thoughts. You can now say something. Whoa, what? Whoa, what? Whew. I was copying something else. Oh, that's very funny. Sorry, that's really funny. That just appeared. I'm gonna... I don't know if I... You know... Does it show up? It does show up. It does show up. Let's... Okay, no, okay, I'm gonna play maybe... just a little bit. I'll wait for Weber to spill her thoughts. It's fine. I don't know what the symbols mean. Oh. It is when... Yeah, that I figured that. Oh, it's really loud all of a sudden. Oh, that's a paragraph right there. But like, maybe if you give it up for the moment and play Deltarune now, I don't know, and then when you finish Deltarune, oh, you can try fighting Sans. No, I wanna defeat Sans first. Okay, here. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm not... I like watching... This is not dealer me. But this is gonna take so long. Yeah, I know. We can watch another lore video if we want. We can watch another lore video. I kind of want to watch another lore video. Let's watch basic lore video. I'm gonna see what else. WD Gaster, the Tragedy of Deltarune, the Deltarune, Sans Secret Identity, why I give Pope Undertale. Crime. Look up Charalore. Undertale, Deltarune. This is all Deltarune related. Just a second. Okay, this one is the complete Undertale timeline pacifist, but I want to watch all of them. Undertale timelines and story explained. Charming, don't click the Deltarune videos. I won't. I'm gonna draw something. What should I draw? You should draw Undyne and Alphys together because they love each other, right? That's the two that love each other. Draw those. Frisk dying to Sans for the 1000. Say less. Wait, just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Popular. Oh, they've got a whole bunch of timelines. Charming, you love lore, finish Deltarune and then watch Deltarune lore. Weaver, I'm gonna play Deltarune. Okay. Deltarune another time. Here's 107 Undertale facts you should know. I'm not gonna. Maybe not. Do we have Undertale? Do we have Undertale? An Undertale playlist from this guy. Do we have an Undertale playlist from this guy? It's a lot of games. Aha! Here we go.
Every once in a
Ooh, it's a nice voice. No, this is not okay. No, I don't know which one to think. What does chat think of Chara, good or evil? Chat, what do you think? How to draw Alphys? I'm gonna just do Undyne the Undying with Frisk. That's okay. Let's just watch the first. We can. Undertale lore. We can't see. I know. That's why not. I know. Okay, guy, I'm gonna show you. Can you see? Did I push the right button? I did. So what do? Oh, look, all about Chara. Let's watch that. Right? Sure. Why not? There we go.
Undertale is
Chara, you might think they're evil, so fair point.
an amazing game that makes you laugh and warms your heart. Undertale is an amazing game. That
Oh,
makes
this
you
is
laugh and
47 minutes.
but it also
Let's-
holds a lot
let's
of
go,
secrets
let's
hidden
go.
beneath the surface. You can easily play through the game without getting too deep into any of the secret lore, but once you start to look into it, there is a lot of small details that you can connect together for a full picture of the story.
This
One
guy
aspect of
sounds
Undertale has
Dutch.
divided the fans since the beginning. The nature of the original
Gonna be a long one.
human.
It's gonna be a long
This
one.
human is commonly referred to
Get the
as
whiteboard.
Kara or Chara. But I'll be using the pronunciation Kara since it resembles the word character. This name originates from the game itself. If you name your character Kara at the beginning of the game, you get a piece of text over it saying the true name. People
Aha.
have taken this to mean that Kara was the true name of the first child that fell into the underground. The same autumn when Undertale was first released, I made a small comic about my interpretation of Kara. If you're interested in seeing it, I still have the videos on my channel. For the sake of letting art speak for itself, I didn't really feel the need to
Well,
explain
we
every
learned about
detail
good
of
old
the game that led me
Chikara.
to create that comic. Well, here I am, over 6 years later, about to do
Wow.
just that. Since the release of the first chapter of Deltarune, the nature
Uh-oh.
of Kara has resurfaced
Ooh.
as a debate within the fandom.
Ooh.
I feel
Don't
like a
tell
lot of
Weaver.
people
Don't
are
tell
probably
Weaver, guys.
confused about the whole
Don't tell Weaver. Don't tell Weaver. Ah! Maybe I should do Delta. You have a friend called Gara, and she actually looks a lot like this. Leave this. Fun fact: Kara and a character. I have Deltarune. Ah. Oh. You should play it. Okay, let's play it. I don't know, but I need to. Okay, oh. Let's just do that for a second. I'm gonna quit this. But I need to. Oh god, it's free, right? Deltarune. Woo. Deltarune. The first chapter is free. Chapter 1 and 2. Do we do chapter 1 and 2? It's good. It's so good. Okay. Undertale's parallel story, Deltarune. Drumming Way, can you please wait till I'm back? I don't want to miss it. Okay. I'll be lightning fast. That's good. I'm also gonna be gone for a while because I want to have a little bit of hydration. Cause I want to hydrate. You know. Continue with Kara. I don't know how long the chapters are gonna be, but if we still have time, then maybe I'll watch the 47-minute long video. That's long. It's a long video. Or maybe we'll start with it next stream, maybe. But next stream is gonna be a while from now. It's gonna be next week. Think about that's I usually stream 2 hours. So that's a lot. That's a lot. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm not gonna mute up. That's fine. I'm back. Hello, welcome. I'm back. I also have a croissant. Very nice. Okay, let's see what happens when I try to download this. Yeah. I hope it goes well. I hope it's fine. How is the streaming going? Is this good? So going fine. That's seems right. It downloaded. Yay! Downloaded. That's good. I've played Deltarune, guys. I think we can expect a very similar thing to Undertale, like a similar thing. I'm not sure. I'm waiting for Weber right now because I think Weber really wants to see it. No, I can start up the game already, I think. I'm just gonna wait to play it. If there's... Oh, it says something, but I can't. It says, would you like to start from chapter 1? Okay, what else? You're already finished? Damn, I was fast. Ooh. What if you drew Azriel before, you know, they died? I don't know how that would look like, but you know, that's something. And this is ominous sound. F4 doesn't work. Azriel with Kara, that could work. Coming right up, nice. Okay. Anyway. Is this a lot about... Okay, I'm gonna see if there's a lot about... I think there is a lot about, Deltarune. So might not... I'll go there. This is ominous. Anyway, who's excited for Deltarune? Let's go. I had a really weird dream a few days ago. Back! There we go. I don't have to talk about my dream. Ooh. Oh, there we go. It's okay, it's okay. You can see... Are we connected? Oh. Oh. Excellent. Ooh. Truly excellent. Should I download Discord and send a drawing there? Yes! Yes, go to my Discord. I want to see the drawings you make. Because that's cool. We may begin. Ooh. Ooh. First, you must create a vessel. Just warning you. That's okay. I mean, you're learning, right? You're trying. That's good. That's fine. This is it's loud. Okay, which head do we do? Which head is Frisk? I'm gonna go with this. There we go. What Weaver says. Oh, jacket. That's fine. That's nice. What's the difference between the legs? Is it just... I don't know. I think he does, yeah. Azriel has horns. This is your body. It's my body. Yes, I accept it. Excellent. A wonderful form. Yeah. Alright. Favorite food? What? Excuse me? Excuse me? What if it's sour? I don't know what my favorite food is. Anyway, a croissant is soft, so let's do soft. There is no C blood type. Well, let's go AB because it's rare. I'm green on Twitch, right? Yes, I am green. Let's do green. Ambition, because I am ambition. How do you feel about your hope? Have you answered honestly? Yes. Wait, how is there snow in Snowdon if it's underground? You raise a good question. Huh. You acknowledge the possibility of pain and seizure. Sure. Understood. Alright. Name your vessel. He thought I was going for Chara, didn't I? No, Charms, okay. Charms, we called it. Charms. Charms. And what about the creator? Oh. Your own name, okay. Charming, if I can do that. If that's... There we go. Charming! Charming. I'm so charming. It's so excellent. Right, truly excellent. Okay. Charming. That's me. Thank you. You're welcome for your time. You're welcome. Your answers. Your wonderful creation. My creation. Oh. Will now be discarded. Okay, no one can choose who they are in this world. Your name is Chris. No, it's Chris. If you do not wake up, we'll be late for school. Well, that's kind of that's kind of rude. Wait outside. I will wait outside for you. All right. Okay. So what is this? Oh my goodness gracious! Hello. Hello. It's mostly empty except for a school cross count. Sure, the Tyranid. Is this Deltarune? Oh yes, it is Deltarune. Oh, I should update my stream info to Deltarune. You should say good. Good. Very nice. Good. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, that's fine. Oh, now I updated it. Is this Deltarune? Hi, Scorpio Mo. Hi, welcome in. This is my first time playing. And, you know. Anyway, okay. What's this? Why is... Make your bed, man. God. Clothes drawer. Okay. It's a red wagon with a rusty birdcage. Looks like it's seen quite a few crashes. Aha! It's a computer desk. There are many boxes under it filled with old books. Great game, I hope you enjoy it. I hope I do. It's a computer desk, there are many boxes. Oh, that's... I already have that. It's a beautiful day outside. Cool. Is this the house? Like, is this... Oh my god. This feels more 3D, but that's just probably me. It's only you. Crayons in the drawer. Their labels have long faded and there's no green. No, my favorite... My favorite... My favorite color that I chose at the beginning and then it got discarded. But there is no green anymore. Not much to say about it. Okay, cool. There are many books. Tales of snails. A storybook. Snails do not have tails. Scientific refutation. Can snails help your garden? Not really. And a signed copy of The History of Humans and Monsters by Gerson. Boom. I see. Is this game going to crush my soul? I think so. I think this game is going to crush my soul, but we'll see. Like snails here, yeah, apparently. What's this? Oh, hello. Oh, a bathroom! It's a toilet. Flush it? Sure. You flushed the toilet! Awesome. You look inside the sink cupboard. There's a can of Ice is Cool Boys body spray. Spray for the boys. Flaming hot pizza flour. That Papyrus doing? No, but Papyrus is maybe not in this game. I don't know. I'm so happy that you're playing Deltarune now. And snails are cool. Snails are so cool. Oh my god. Almost entirely full. Okay. This is a bath. The shower ledge. There's a small container of apple scented shampoo. And a gallon-sized container of pet shampoo. Okay. I'm gonna step out of it. It's the kitchen. It's a trash can. Somehow it's emitting a pleasant floral scent. Wow. And gingerbread humans. There's some cinnamony batter cake on the stovetop. There is some white fur stuck in the drain. Oh, okay. That's also that's also in Undertale. I know, right? There's a photo on the fridge. It's of you, your mother, and your brother. Who is my brother? It's a landline phone, but you already have a cell phone. I see. So the TV doesn't seem to even be plugged in anymore. It's Cheriel, the beloved living room chair. Aww. Thank you for your follow. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. Okay. Moving on this way. Ah, Chris, there you are. Cheriel's everyone's favorite character. Awesome. Chris, it is a beautiful day out today, is it not? I hope it stays this way when Asriel visit next week. Oh, but I wonder, after the excitement of university, will he still enjoy coming home to this little town? Nah, it's fine. Oh, hello! They're all waving! Oh, it's Undyne, I think. Is that Undyne? I don't know. Anyway, welcome Squidward. Yeah. School! Bum, 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 bum. Aww. You gave me a hug. Alphys! So, does everyone have a... Oh, Chris, we thought you weren't coming today. We're doing group project this month. So walk around and find the partner, okay? Crisp! I will very sorry. Tom already have partner. Oh, that's very sad. Yo, Chris, show up earlier next time. I ended up having to partner with Snowy. Haha. Now he keeps turning to me and saying, howdy partner, like a cowboy. Oh, well. Partner, I hardly know her. Haha, what'd you think of that one? Funny, right? No? Well, I got news for you, pal. I already got a partner. Scram. Well... Am I gonna have to do this alone? Chris! You know Jockington and Caddy are always partners. We're the ultimate academic duo ever since our first gym class. It was hula hoop day and they ran out of hoops for us. So she used me instead. That's our origin story. Cool. Click, click, tap, tap. Taken. Okay. Mean girl. Damn. Hey Chris, what's up? Did y'all lose your pencil again? Here, you want the candy cane one or the one with lights on it? You want to be partners? Sorry. Birthday already asked me. But I could ask Miss Alphys if we could make a group of 3. I'll ask if you're sure. Yeah, I'm sure there's someone else you can ask. Oh, Chris, late again, I see. You need a partner? Sorry, I'm already partners with the second smartest student. Though, wait, Chris, now that I think about it, your unique skill set might help a lot on this assignment. Not. Dude. Dude, that's rude. I actually want to get an A. Oh. Okay, I'll ask. Miss Alphys, is it okay if I have a Google 3? Hey, what? No, I did not approve this. Abort. What? Chris doesn't have a... Noelle? What were you saying? She was just saying we're fine being alone. Actually, I just wanted to know if... Noelle, can you please speak up? Oh. Hi, Susie, that's a 5. What's the Discord name? The Discord name? My Discord name, or do you want to have the server name? The server, cause maybe server. Oh, there we go. We've already got it. I hope it still works. Otherwise, I'll give you. I hope it's not expired. I don't know if it is. Tell me. You can always count on your mods joining. Thank you. Oh. Am I late? Oh, no, you're fine. We're just, choosing partners for the next group project and, Susie, you're with Chris. Great. Why does everyone hate me? Dude. Now that everyone's here, I'll write the assignment. Has anyone seen the joke? This is the 3rd time it's gone missing, and you all know I can't start class without some. Yeah. How about this? If no one speaks up, everyone gets in trouble. Nah, don't do that. Anyone, please? Hey, there might be a box in the supply closet. Miss Alphys, why don't Susie and I... Good idea, Noelle. Susie, since you came in last, why don't you go get it for me? Whatever. Okay. And Chris, can you go with her and make sure she actually gets it and stays out of trouble? Thanks, Chris. See you later. Okay, well, I'll go with her. She's eating it. Chris. Didn't see you there. Hey, you didn't see anything just now, did you? You can't even say. Chris. Whoa, okay, intimidating. Hey. Let me tell you a secret. Alright, I love secrets. Oh, I don't love secrets. Quiet people piss me off. You think just cause you don't say anything, I can't tell exactly what you're thinking. My user is here for here for charming. I see. Wait, I'll just, you can, wait. Okay, oh my god. This is the invite to the server, so maybe you can't join on this one, I don't know. Anyway, it's so exciting. It's over. I caught Susie eating all the chalk. This was her last chance, now she'll finally be expelled. Haha, come on, Chris, don't act shocked. I know you know it's true. Everyone's waiting for it, everyone wants it. So, congrats, Chris, you got me, I'm done for. Just let me say one little thing. Seems like a waste to get expelled just for having a snack. Look, I don't know if chalk is a snack, so just saying. So Chris, if I know you're gonna pull the trigger, why don't I just get expelled for some real carnage? Chris, how do you feel about losing your face? Oh. Nah. Okay. Chris, you've got a good mother. It'd be a shame to make her bury her child. Oh. But she had to. Alright, let's get this over with. We'll get more chalk. Mosey back to class, and then, Chris, you'll do our project. How's that sound? Good, great. Don't bother answering. If you haven't gotten it by now, your choices don't matter. I see. Okay, no, that's fine. Let's go, freak. That's fine. What's this locker? It looks different. The locker is covered in Jockington memorabilia. I don't know what that means. God, can you walk any slower or what? Nah, I get it. Not used to walking around without someone holding your hand. Dude! Come on, freak. Hold shift to sprint. Ah. For your information, I didn't know that. Well, there's the closet. Too bad. We're just starting to have fun. Done. Nice. Oh. What in the actual... Hey, Chris, is it me or is it really dark in there? Yeah, it looks kinda dark. What's the hold up, Chris? Are you gonna go in or what? No. Fine, if you're gonna be a wimp, then I'll... You'll what? We'll both go in at the same time. Oh, he's going in first. See, why are you so scared? There's nothing in there but old papers. Let's try to find the light switch. That's weird, I can't find the switch. Guess it's further in. Kind of big for a closet, huh? You think we'd have reached the end by now? Hey, Chris, I think this closet's broken. There aren't any walls. Ow. Hey, if you keep practicing, your art will get better, I'm sure. So, it's okay. I haven't seen the art yet, though. Well, we've worked hard enough. If Alphys wants chalk so bad, she can get it herself. Thank you for your follow, Moon Taffy. Welcome in. Welcome. Thank you. Okay, we're playing Deltarune. Let's split. Oh. Locked in a room with the freaks. 2 freaks in a room. Yay! Hey, this isn't funny. Let us out. Let us... the floor, it's... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, it says... Oh. Hello. You're not like, either. Did you fuse? Oh my god, you look really awesome though. The teal? Every Toby Fox game involves falling. Oh my god, did you hear that echo? Cool. Ah. At times, you see it flickering, the light only you can see. By second nature, you reach out and... Huh? Huh? What? Charming. I see. Okay, well, let's continue on, right? Yeah. This is me. I guess it's an interpretation of me then, I suppose. Oh, hey! Look at that. This is called the Dark World or something. I don't know. I think this is the underground, but I you know, can't be sure. Probably not, right? I think we were already in the underground. I don't know. Let's let the game do its telling. Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay. This is good. This is fine. Oh, we go here. Oh, I fell. Did I? I don't know. Probably did. What's that? Ayo. Oh, I have a choice here. I see. There's something glowing inside. Take it. Sure. You got the glow shard. I got it. I got something. Oh, wow. Item. It's shimmering shard. Its use is unknown. It can be used to make calls. You try to call on the cell phone. But it doesn't seem to be working. No, it does not. Hello. Well, we'll continue on. A little overwhelming, all the options. I get overwhelming with a lot of options. Ow! Hell, what? Wow, okay. You bathe your body in the light, and power shines within you, breaking through the darkness. The pain you had melted away. Aha, eye puzzle. In this land, only eyes blinded by darkness can see the way. Oh. Oh, I get it. Oh, I see. Yep. Okay. Eyes blinded by darkness. Oh my god. Thank you for your follow. Red, Dead, Reb, Baka. That Red. I'll call you Red. Welcome. Thank you. Whoa, what's that? Oh. Hello. I'll keep doing that. I'll keep doing that. Hi. Oh, da-da-da-da. Playing Deltarune. Anything behind this? Oh, there is. Hey, back off. Come any closer and I'll... Oh, Chris. Phew. Hey, don't scare me like that, dumbass. Unless you want to get clocked in the face. Sorry. Anyway, enough screwing around. We gotta find a way out of here. Yeah, we do. Where is here anyway? It doesn't matter. You got us into this mess. You get us out. Fine. Lead the way, Chris. Oh my god, never mind. You walk way too slow, dude. Alright, bye. Jesus Christ. I just want to take my time. Hey, Chris, there's something up there waving at us. Any idea what they want? Oh boy. Run, Chris. Ow. Ow. Oh, Undyne Prime. Oh my god. Chris down here. Yeah, sure, I'll go. Whoa, that's way too much. Ow. Dude, what's going on? What the hell? That's a long fall, man. That's so long. Ow, oh god. Are you okay? Go, 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 go. Oh, you're not dead. Sweet. Got any idea what the heck this place is? Me neither. Wonder if there's anyone that in that building up there. Looks like a shop, but the door is locked and no one's inside. Okay. It's locked. Okay. It's locked. Okay. Oh, it's arrows. I see. It's locked. So locked. Oh my god. In front of you, a castle looms beneath the empty room. A black gazer emerges from it, piercing endlessly into the sky. The power of this place shines within you. Castletown. Oh boy. A castle? Why the hell is there a castle inside a supply closet? Welcome, heroes. Oh my god, we're heroes! Who's there? Do not be alarmed. I am not your enemy. Please come forward, both of you. Is this? I don't know. Welcome, I am the prince of this kingdom. The kingdom of darkness. Ooh, interesting. Chris, Susie, there is a legend in this land. A legend that one day two heroes of light will arrive and fulfill the ancient prophecy foretold by time and space. Time and space, okay. Please, heroes, listen to my tale. Very well then. Listen. Once upon a time, a legend was whispered among shadows. It was a legend of hope, of dreams. It was a legend of light, of dark. This is the legend of Deltarune. Alright. Once upon a time revamp. For millennial, light and dark have lived in balance, bringing peace to the world. But if this harmony were to shatter, a terrible calamity would occur. The sky will run black with terror, and the land will crack with fear. Then, her heart pounding, the earth will draw her final breath. Only then, shining with hope, three heroes appear at the world's edge. A human, a monster, and a prince from the dark. Only they can seal the fountains and banish the angels' heaven. Only then will balance be restored and the world saved from destruction. I have not... What's up? We know it's you. Today the fountain of darkness, the geyser that gives this land form, stands tall at the center of the kingdom. Okay, but recently another fountain has appeared on the horizon. And with it, the balance of light and dark begins to shift. Oh no. Okay. Anyway, Chris, Susie, thank you for listening to my long tale. I deeply believe you two are the heroes of the legend. That despite whatever enemies you may face, you two have the courage to save the world. Two freaks, Delta warriors, please, Won't you accept your destiny? Nah. What? Me? Some kind of hero or something? You've got the wrong person. But Susie, without you, the world will... So what? If the world gets destroyed, it's none of my damn business. Might even be kind of fun, honestly. Anyway, Chris, if you wanna play pretend with this weirdo, stick around. I'm going to find a way out of here. Susie, wait. Oh my god. Ho ho ho! The hero's already running away, and they didn't even know I was here. My dad's gonna make me son of the month. Who the hell are you? I'm... Wow. The bad guy. You clowns want to seal our dark fountain, huh? And still picturing you guys as clowns. Save the world from eternal darkness, huh? Spoilering. Don't try to deny it. We both know you'll go east. It's your only way home. But I, Lancer, won't let you go there. And I've got a flawless two-step plan to ensure it. Step 1, I thrash you. Thrash. Step 2, you lose. That feels like a part of step 1, but sure. Nice plan, kid. Really? Yeah, actually, mind if we use it on you instead? Oh my god. You tell Lancer you can't tell the difference between his clothes and his body. It seems flattered. His attack power went down. Why do you do that? You make my feelings do wheelies. Don't know how I got an axe, but like, that's cool. This is, you tell Lancer to watch out for Susie's attack. He readies himself. Ha. I love to get thrashed. Just kidding, that's you. Ow. It's actually just a bike that's on fire. You try to compliment Lancer again, but he sees it as an insincere. His attack power goes back up. No! Oh. Did you not realize I can make my self-esteem levels? Can I spare Lancer? But its name wasn't yellow. I see. Yeah, you're the bad. I'm sure you are. Ow. Wait a second. My bike's running out of fuel. Alright, you bunker Bruce. You had the luck of the draw this time, but next time, losers will be you. The losers will be you. Haha, bye losers. Gotta get home before dinner. You won. Are you two okay? Allow me to introduce myself more properly. I am... Jeez, can you take off that hood? I can barely hear you under there. I'm alright. Oh, okay. Hello everyone, I'm Ralsei. Chris, Susie, it's ever so wonderful to meet you. I'm certain we're going to become great friends, and the best way to leave is east, right? Yes, that's where we'll... Got it. Let's go, Susie. See you at school, Chris. Let's go. I suppose it's just the two of us then. Oh, but I like Susie. Oh, Chris, I'm a prince, but I currently don't have any subjects. I've been waiting all alone here, my whole life for the two of you to arrive. So I'm really happy to meet you. I hope we can be good friends, Chris. Let's try to find Susie. She must be to the southeast. You can lead the way, Chris. The lonely prince is now your ally. The power of fluffy boys shines within you. Awesome! I got the power of fluffy boys. Look, she follows my every step. Chris, you know you can hold X to run? Really? Right, you'll move faster by holding X. And I'll be right behind you, so don't worry. Unless you want to get away, in which case, sorry. This is east. No, that's east. No, wait, is that east? Yes, it is. Oh, Chris, it's a training dummy I made. Wasn't shift. Oh, never mind then. It was shift as well. Now seems like a great chance to prepare for the enemy. Would you like me to teach you how to fight? Yes. Okay, get ready, Chris. See that heart, Chris? That's your soul, the culmination of your being. Within it, it holds your will, your compassion, and the fate of the world. If it gets hit, you and your friends will lose HP. If everyone's HP reaches 0, we'll lose the battle. So please take care to avoid the enemy's attack. Ready? Let's try dodging. Ouch, it's okay, Chris. You're still learning. Anyhow, after the enemy attacks, it's our turn, Chris. First, I'll teach you how to fight. Though fighting is unnecessary in this world. There's no harm in a thorough lesson. Let's try fighting. Wow, Chris, that was an amazing attack. Have you done this before or something? Well. I mean, well, look, I killed an entire underground of monsters, but that's fine. Okay, let's try defending. Simply defend, and the enemy's attack will hurt you less. Not only that, but you'll also gather TP. Watch the orange big bar on the left. I'll explain it next. Great job, Chris. Now that you've gathered TP, how about spending that TP on one of my spells? Because you hit the enemy enough, it got tired. Now, if I use my pacify spell on it, it'll fall asleep and we will win peacefully. Let's try spells. Raise the roll. Oh my god, Rolsey cast pacify. Great, Chris, we would have won the battle by now. Now I have just a little more to teach you. Acting. Through this, even the most violent enemies can be defeated through various acts of kindness. Chris, though it's just a dummy, why not give it a hug? Yeah. Chris, I don't think, this is what you're supposed to be doing, but... You hug the dummy. Aw, that's great, Chris. Each enemy has different acts that satisfy them. When an enemy is satisfied, its name turns yellow. When that happens, you can defeat it by sparing it. If we spare all the enemies we meet, we'll never have to fight. Awesome. Chris spared dummy. Great job, Chris. That'd be the end in a real battle. I'm really happy I had the chance to teach you, Chris. You won. Oh, that was fun. You're a wonderful student, Chris. And, in case you ever need a refresher, I wrote a manual for you and Susie. Press C to open the menu and use it in your items. You tried to read the manual, but it was so dense it made your heart spin. Okay, let's go. Oh my, the great door is opened. No wonder Lancer was able to come through. Triss, once we pass through this door, our adventure will really begin. A journey foretold exactly by the prophecy. But, Chris, I believe your choices are important too. This world is full of all kinds of people, Chris. In the end, how we treat them makes all the difference. So let's try our best to get by without fighting. If we can manage to do that, I believe this tale might have a happy ending. Otherwise, I fear that you may not find the result favorable. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that too much to ask? I can handle it. Chris, I knew you were a hero at the moment. At the moment I saw you. Let's try our best, alright? Okay. Ooh. Is that really a good guy? Okay. Here's the thing. With the door closed behind you, your adventure will truly begin. The power of adventure shines within you. Here's the thing. Next time. This is the intro. This is great, right? A little teaser for you, for me as well. Thank you for the follows. That's so many follows this stream. Thank you for that. I'm gonna end it here because I do tomorrow. I have tests and I need to learn for the tests. But after the tests, I have a lot of time to stream this. So I'm gonna end my stream now. But it's okay, because you'll get more, okay? You'll get it. More. But this is where I leave. I'm excited to continue. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for coming. I'll see you next time. Maybe. Probably. Hopefully. Bye. Bye. Nah. I'm gonna end now. Bye. Bye.